Some of the problems are people problems. Some of them are process problems, profit problems. But the ones that keep you up at night are the people problems. And the challenge is, how do we reduce or eliminate conflict? No. Why would you even want to do that? Conflict, friction, creates energy. It's something that powers a company forward if you understand conflict properly. Conflict is like fire. It can burn you or it can warm you. The issue is not the conflict itself. The issue is, what is it doing to you, your company? What is it doing to your organization, your community? What is it doing to your family? And what do you do with it? And what can I do about it? And yet, every day, innovative ideas are squelched. Great teams are destroyed by conflict that is frustratingly fixable. In 2020, in the Belmont Stakes, the horse Creator won by a nose over Destiny. He only had to be one step ahead. It wasn't being 20 steps ahead, just one. I coined a term called CONFLICTelligence. CONFLICTelligence means you approach conflict from an intelligent point of view. You develop intelligence about conflict. A wildfire knows nothing about its path and nothing about its effects. It just destroys everything in the process. And conflict can do that. It can ruin good teams. It can destroy great processes. It can reduce your productivity in many ways. It costs a huge amount of money, particularly if employees or management staff or even executives quit or reduce their involvement for the wrong reason. 22 elements. When you master them, you will turn destructive conflict into constructive conflict.
Hi, my name is Eric Logan. I have the opportunity, the privilege of volunteering and serving on several boards and organizations throughout Rochester and the U.S. And I was on the phone today with my friend, Dr. Myke Merrill, and I commented to him, and I'll comment to you now, about how much I've appreciated him as a trusted voice and a trusted thinker. One of the things that Dr. Merrill does so well is to see through the fluff and to see through the heat to try to find the light that is there. And he's very, very effective at that, and I've always appreciated that, even when he's said a few things to help correct me from time to time.
Everybody has four main ways in which they perceive reality. The first is perceptions. They can be very dull, or they can be extremely heightened, but there's a spectrum of how those perceptions bring information into your mind. The second key concept is emotions. Emotion is not emotionalism. We have lots of words for hundreds of emotions, but they organize into 5 systems. And when you have a sense of those 5, you can be one step ahead of everything that's happening in the room. How does motivation work? I simplified all human motivation across all cultures in all language groups, that there are 5 drivers. The fourth element is behavior. You either engage or you disengage. You can say what's needing to be said, you can adjust that, you cannot say it. They're separated. But that's not how reality works, nor is it our perception of reality. What happens is they blend. But the more critical question is, what can I do about it? The answer to both of those questions is really quite simple. It's what I call the cinnamon diamond here in the middle. The cinnamon diamond is actually the interaction between all of those 4 concepts to equip you in the specifics of conflictelligence. You might think conflict is about anger, but it's not always. It can be about fear. It can be because some people just love causing fights. They enjoy it. It's their mission in life to create and instigate conflict. Understanding the actual blend between perceptions, emotions, motivations, and behaviors becomes the answer not only to why do people act that way, but what can I do about it? What if everyone in your organization was able to approach conflict confidently, effectively, and intelligently?